Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tennessee. We're in the volunteer state. We're in the Great Smoky Mountains, a map by Procobator. And Jockey Inc. is home on the East Coast. How about that? It has been a long, long time. We have, let's see, South Mountain Creamery was the last time that Jockey Inc. was on the East Coast. So right now in this part of Tennessee, we're only about 3, maybe 4 hours from Jockey's home place in Virginia. So we're definitely in my neck of the woods now. Definitely excited to be here. Yeah, really, really happy. So I don't know if you got to see that clip at the beginning of what happened at Washoe. Not sure that as of when I'm recording this, I'm not sure if I had saved that or not. I had sent the clip to Farmer Men to show him what happened, but yeah, basically natural disaster struck in Washoe. So we had just turned seasons on and we're doing some things, and come 9 o'clock in the morning, boom, 10 foot of snow everywhere. So I just started to dig myself out, and those nice, well-dressed gentlemen in the black helicopters showed up and told me that there was some kind of weather balloon accident, and that kind of thing happens all the time in the desert. Not to worry about that. So what they did was they gave me $4 million and told me to go inside and pack my suitcase. I was leaving, so basically we had to get out of Nevada. We were gone. I don't know what those guys were doing over there, but we're not asking any questions. So we took the $4 million. We owed $2 million to the bank, so basically we showed up in Tennessee with $2 million. We bought this farm, MW Farms, which I assume stands for Monkey Wrench Farms. I'm not sure what that is, but we can come up with something for it, I guess. And yeah, we're going to get back into business. We had a good thing going there in Washoe, but we're not going to go quite the same route here. We're going to do a little different production kind of things. So this farm, when we got it, was set up for cows and pigs. And sheep. Yeah, it has a sheep pen too. So it's the big cattle barn right there. But the guy who would run it basically ran it in the ground. He had a contract with a sausage factory in town and wasn't holding up his end of the deal. So basically, he went bankrupt and bankrupt a couple different businessmen in the town here. So this farm is not well received right now. Anybody have a real good opinion of us here? So we need to turn that around. But we have spent yesterday and today, as you can see, it's the second day of spring. We're about halfway through, just after lunchtime here. So we've got moved in. We got like I say, we bought the farm as is, so most everything was here. The guy had some really good equipment. He had spent a lot of money on it, but he just didn't get out of bed and go to work, so maybe we can do that part. I don't like the sound of it, but we'll give it a try. But anyways, he's got quite a fleet. We got a semi, we got a flatbed, dump truck, a nice harvester there. We got some things, so I think we're set up and ready to go. Like I say, we have spent all of our money that we showed up with. We showed up with 2. We spent that, and we borrowed an extra $1 million from the bank and spent that, and I got $53,000 to show for it. So we still don't have any animals on the farm. We may have to borrow just a little bit more from the bank, but yeah, we'll do a proper tour eventually. But the house is over there, the shed right there. This is the cattle barn, the pig pen, and sheep right. Oh, excuse me, the sheep right here. So there's some wool storage there. Got some equipment in this shed. Yeah, got all kinds of stuff. So we can do a little bit of everything. Looks like we're set up to do some grass work on this side, a TMR mixer, manure, slurry. Yeah. So we got quite a little setup here. We are excited to get going. I tell you what, let's go look at the businesses we're going to get into. We have, like I say, the $1 million that we invested when we got here that we owe the bank. It's kind of a goodwill kind of thing for the town to get some people back on their feet, and it's also, well, it's going to work out good for us. So we're going to make a whole lot of money off of it. Let's go take a little ride around here. See if we can get in without throwing this thing around. We're super strong, you know. So we got a little gator here. Let's see, should we take anything else down there? No, as a matter of fact, we met the guy at the store. His name is Eric. Eric seems like he's going to be an awesome guy to work with. So Eric has a truck down there for us now. I believe we picked up a used, I think it's a Kenworth. I don't even know what we bought, to be honest with you. Maybe it's a Peterbilt. Anyways, we had to have something to run water to the salt factory and water to the ketchup factory. As we got a contract with Heinz, so basically became a franchisee for them. So they had the property that we bought had an old bread factory on it, but it was decrepit and falling down. So we tore that down, and Heinz come in and threw us a little loot and put in a factory here for us. So it's a big red monstrosity over here. That's our animal dealer right there. So just at the bottom of the hill is not too bad. I really like this map. It's only a 2x map, so in theory there's no reason it can't come to console. It would definitely have to be toned down in the details department, because this is just an absolutely stunning map. I mean, the roads are... I can't begin to imagine how much work went into the roads, just with the signs, the lines. I mean, they're absolutely perfect. So the traffic is the traffic pulls up to stop signs and obeys proper traffic laws. They stop, they wait for traffic to clear, and then they go. It's amazing. It's well done. So anyways, there we go. So we own this lot right here. We had to make quite an investment here. And this is the Heinz factory, as you can see. So we'll have to bring water and tomatoes here. And we'll, yeah, we're going to start selling some ketchup. Now this is part of the previous owner's deal. This is a high-end kind of fabric roll. I guess they make bolts of fabric is what they're called, I think. So they have a deal with a dye supplier in town, and they need us to supply wool and cotton. So we're going to make some big rolls of paper, or tissues they're called, but it's like a roll of dyed fabric is what it is when it comes out of there. So yeah, so we got that going. We're going to get us some sheep going, and we'll supply them with wool. I don't know how we'll do on cotton. This is Tennessee, so cotton is definitely a crop that is grown here, but not quite as hardy as, you know, further down south where it gets a little warmer, down in Alabama and Georgia and stuff like that. So I don't know that the cotton will be a big boon to us, but we can certainly supply them with wool. And I look forward to that. I think that's going to be really profitable, especially versus selling the wool straight out. So we've always had a problem with that since 19 come out. Just wasn't enough money in sheep to really justify it. So we do it more as a hobby. But now we can actually focus on it and make it a, you know, actual money maker for us. So an income source. So let's take the back road over here. I love these roads. And we will go to the salt factory and the sausage factory. Now this is, I think this is where we're going to make some pretty decent money here. So when we bought this land, it came with 4 fields already. So we increased our holdings quite a bit. I'll show you the map here in just a minute. And basically we own, I think, about 14 fields. None of them are really, really huge, but those 2 right there on the hill in front of us, we own those. And I think this one right here behind us we own. Yeah, that's field 19, so that one goes around us. So we have 4 fields right here around this. And yeah, so we own, there's some equipment over there, water tanker, forklift, all that kind of stuff. Here's our salt factory. The, what is it called? Old Salt Merchants. Yeah, old sea salts. So what we got going on here is our old buddy Andrew, our chief counsel. He got in touch with us, and he has come up with this new way to take salt water from the ocean and press the salt out of it. So I don't know what he's got going on, but he's got something figured out. And he says he can make salt out of salt water, and all we got to do is get it here. So we have worked out a deal, or I'm sorry, we're trying to work out a deal. We need to find a transport company, but we got to get salt water brought into us and put into the put into water storage here so we can use it. As a matter of fact, there used to be a water storage here. Kind of disappeared. I swear there was a water tank there. Anyways, we're gonna have to find somewhere to put the salt water so we can get it in there to make salt out of it. And when we do make salt out of it, we're gonna bring it right over here to the sausage factory. So we'll take the salt, put it in right there. We'll drop some little piggies off from our sausage farm that we're going to start up there. And yeah, real Texas, real good. We're going to start making sausages here. So I think this is where we're going to make most of our money. Looks like they got a little place for the manure. Well, I guess that makes sense. If you're bringing pigs in every day, you got to have something to do with the waste, right? So, okay, yeah, we'll go with that. So yeah, there we go. We are in Tennessee. We are in business. We are way in debt, and it's time to go to work. We got to get some stuff in the ground. It is already the second day of spring. We're on 6-day seasons. And, oh, let's see. Let's take a look at the map here. So it's a pretty good sized map. Like I say, it's just a regular 2x. Nothing extravagant about it. It's not a 4x or anything like that. Field sizes are pretty good, and they're really reasonably priced, which is I'm a big fan of. I mean, some maps are so hard to expand your farm because the field next door to you is $500,000, you know. That's crazy. Whereas this one is it's 170 for both those big fields right there. It's it's a lot better. So, anyways, our farm is right here. We own basically the top of the map here, 1 through 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, perfect. 1 through 10, and then 16, 17, 18, and 19 right here. So obviously we're going to be looking to expand in some of these because we're gonna need some crops. Basically, we're gonna need some stuff. We're going to need cotton for our paper. We're going to need food for the pigs. We're going to need lots and lots of pigs if we're going to make lots and lots of sausage. So there we go. Oh, and check this thing out. I've never seen one of these. I don't know if it'll work. I'm very, very skeptical about it. But this local guy in town, this local farmer here that Eric at the store knew, has made this hybrid kind of cotton harvester here. So apparently this thing makes 4,000 liter round bales of cotton, and like I say, it's a Johnny Cash machine. It's a Rostelmash, Vetterock, New Holland. It's got a little bit of everything in it. So yeah, I'm anxious to see if this thing works. It was part of our goodwill investment in the town. You know, I was really skeptical about it, but the guy was so sold on it, I didn't want to be a jerk and tell him it would never work. So yeah, instead of being a jerk, I went and spent $100,000 on it. We'll see how that thing works. I'm really hopeful that works, man. Kind of in over our head on that one, because if it doesn't work, we're gonna have to figure out a different way to harvest the cotton, and that's gonna get expensive. So hopefully we can get that going. This is potatoes withered in this field, and I got 2 more fields that are withered. Like I say, the guy just couldn't get it done. So we'll have to figure out who he was. I don't know what his name was. We'll have to ask around. I'm sure somebody here knows the guy, but yeah, didn't get a whole lot done. So it's time for us to get some work done, I guess. But yeah, Washoe, wow. Really, we had some good things going there. We had some big plans for that map, but once I put seasons on and that snow hit the ground, yeah, it just kind of kablooied the save file there. It did not want to cooperate after that. So yeah, it's been a while, taking a while to get some things up and going. We had looked at this place before, but never, seriously. And then all of a sudden, hey, natural disaster struck, and we got to find a place to live. So, hey, we come back to the East Coast. Here it is. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Like I say, I think this is the way home. I got to still learn my way around. Nope, we did take a wrong turn there. Okay. Well, that's all right. We'll come up the back way here. So this is a pretty good hillside here. I'd like to have that field right there, but we do own this field on our left. That is field number 6, I believe. Yep, field 6, one of the bigger ones on the map. So I'm thinking we're going to have cotton in there to start the year. We do have a crop rotation worked out. I'll have to show that to you here in a minute. I know there's a road. Oh, right there. There's a road here somewhere. So yeah, we own all these fields around us right here. Most of them are not very big. Being said, they're not terribly small. It's not a very wide field, but it's a long field. It goes on a pretty good ways, and same with this one. So this is one of the smaller ones here, and there's another small one right around the corner. Right here, a little tiny field. I think I might just put grass in here. We can mow it and use it to feed the sheep with. So maybe we'll take this field out of rotation and just leave that one as grass, I'm thinking. Not a real big field, but we own this one as well. This is field number 10. Yes, field 10. I had to check and make sure I was right. This is a withered sugar beet field, so my man was going to get a lot of sugar beets out of here, but just couldn't get it done. So we got a lot of stuff to plow in. I think every field we own needs to be plowed except for 2. And 2 more that we're not going to have to do because they had, I guess he's sown winter rye in there, so, or winter wheat. So they are already planted and just, they're growing. So we're going to take some fertilizer over to those 2 fields. But other than that, we have plowing, cultivating, liming, fertilizing. We got a lot of stuff to do. So like I say, everything is in pretty bad shape. Oh, this thing stalled out while we were gone. That's not good. But yeah, look at this road. What a road. I love it. So yeah, we got this field. Field on our left is field number 6. That's a big field. We're going to have to bring some up here and trim these bushes. We're going to start using this road a little more often. We own this field in front of us right here. Follow the road around. And I think we start looking down on our farm right over here. Maybe. Well, you can kind of see it. Yeah, if you get out of the vehicle here, you can see it. But anyways, yeah, we're just up above our main farm right here. This little road goes right down to across the street from our farm. So at that field, this field right here, field number 3, and then the 2 out in front of us, fields 1 and 2 respectively. So like I say, we own quite a bit of land for the area anyways, but I'm not sure that we own enough land to keep our industries going all year. So this first year is going to be kind of tricky. Like I say, we still have a little bit of room at the bank to borrow money, and I have a feeling we're going to end up using it. So here we go. We got our sign put up, future home of Jockey Inc. Look at that. We're on our way to Monkey Wrench Farms. How about that? So anyways, like I say, we got work to do. We got things we have to do. So tell you what, we got to find a way to get down to the store, because Eric has that truck for us. Yeah. Let me go in here and give him a call. See if he can come pick us up. See how good a friend he wants to be. But, yeah, we need to ride down to the store. I don't want to leave this down there. And I'll be bringing the truck back, so... wait a second, is that true? Nah, I'll just leave the truck down there. That's what I'll do. That's what we'll do. Let's take a little ride down to the store real quick. And we'll take a break here. So yeah, I can just leave this down there, and once I get the water, that truck hooked up to the water trailer, I'm going to leave it as a dedicated truck for the water trailer between the 2 businesses down there. So yeah, once we get it hooked up, we'll just leave it in one of the sheds down there. No sense to bring it back up the hill here if we're not going to use it. All of our animal pens are plumbed in and piped up, so they are ready to go on that front. We won't need to water our animals. We can just go over and turn the valve on whenever we need it. So that's pretty handy. Pretty handy. Picked up some powerful lag right there, didn't we? Wow. First time I'd seen that on the map. So here's the store. This is the back side of the store anyways. Like I say, our new friend, Mr. Eric White, is in there. And I'm park right here. Hopefully he's okay with that. Yeah, he had this one laying around, had a line on it. Some guy he knew was looking to get rid of it. It was all shined up and taken really good care of. So for what we're going to do with it, we couldn't beat the price. And there was no way we could afford to invest in a new one just for what we wanted to do with it. And I originally thought we would just take the Mack from up on the hill at the main farm and just run back and forth every time we needed water. But I think it'll be a lot easier to just zip down here in the gator and jump in the truck, go fill the water up that we need to, and then take the gator back to the farm. So that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Anyways, I gotta figure out where I left that water, and I'm gonna go fill it up, and I'll be right back. Alright, made it back to the farm. We got the salt factory up and running for Andrew. I don't know how he's doing what he's doing, but hey, man said all he needed from me was salt water, so hey, I got some salt water. We did our part. We'll see what happens there, but if he's going to start making a whole bunch of salt, we don't have anything to do with it until I suppose we could sell it, but as far as ideally making the most profit off of it. We can't do that until we start having some pigs over there. So I couldn't think of that word that little animal was. Anyways, we need to get some money going. So we got about 48,000. I think it's about time I take one of these trucks around here, go down and buy some pig food. We're not going to have anything to feed them right off the bat here. So this first whole season, looks like we're going to be feeding them. I'm hoping we're not going to go broke trying to do that. I don't know how much it's going to cost us, to be honest with you. But I am going to go ahead and get some sheep as well and get them going. Oh. So yeah, I guess we got a little Manitou forklift over there. Telehandler, I suppose it technically is. We got our 7310, 7930. Yeah, 7310 right there. And a New Holland mower here. So we're set up. We got some stuff hidden around in all these buildings here. It's pretty cool. This is quite a big tractor here. I like that 7310. I think that's going to work real good for us. I really especially like the row crop duals on the back. That's a really nice touch. So looks like we got a loading wagon right here. 2 loading wagons. I got a big one and a little one. Bucket for the telehandler and a bale spike. So got a bunch of stuff in here. And that thing, I forgot about that. That big hardy sprayer. In case we get some weeds, we got to go take care of those bad boys. So we'll get our little trailer for the John Deere here. What we're going to do is, I noticed when we went around earlier that they had left us 2 pallets of wool in storage here. So I'm going to take these to the paper plant, the tissue plant. Not sure, fabric plant, whatever you call that thing down there. And we're going to get that one up and running too. Maybe we can get a couple pallets. I don't know how many pallets we get. 1 pallet of wool. I don't know how much paper that makes. So yeah, we'll figure that out. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this, see if we can put it in here somehow, some way. I don't think the sides fold down on that. So let me run inside. I'm going to grab the telehandler, put the pallet forks on it. And we're going to drop these in there. It's not going to be real pretty, but all we have to do is get down to our little, what do you call that? Yeah, our factory down there, I suppose it is. Paper factory, paper mill. Anyways, I'm going to do that. Let me go get that thing loaded up, and we'll go down and get that taken care of. I want to get, as much stuff as I can up and running. Like I say, it's already the 2nd day of spring, so when I start doing some field work, we're going to have to get in there and maybe work all night a couple nights, so we're going to have to get to it. But anyways, trying to get this other stuff up and running first. I'm going to try to go maybe take the semi and go get some animals too. There's no reason they can't be sitting here doing their thing, especially if I get pig food. Well, straw. I don't have any straw for the pigs. So sheep. I'm going to get sheep for sure. We know we can do that. The grass is, fully grown around here, but I do have grass that we can mow. And look at that. That's a real hay bale. 2 of them. So there you go. Sheep are taken care of. We can feed the sheep anyways. Let's go ahead and get the sheep pen open here. Animal loading inside barn. There you go. Pretty cool. Nice little bench. I bet you we'll catch John out here taking a nap on that thing before long out here in the back. But yeah, anyways, we'll go get some sheep for sure. I'm going to get these loaded up, and I'm going to get the paper mill factory thingamajobber. We'll get that up and running and get to work. Yeah, I mean, it's just that simple now. It's enough talking about it. Time to do it, right? Is that going to slide off? Come on. Trying to hook the pallet just on the edge. And it's not what we had in mind, but maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work. Anyways, all right, let me see. I'm going to drop the trailer here. Pull this up a little bit. We'll just stick the other one right in the back of here if we can. And yeah, it'll ride like that's not going anywhere, is it? All right, I'll be right back. All right, we got that taken care of. Let's see, we're back here. Big food mixer and silage fermenter. So yeah, I didn't do a very good job of giving a tour earlier. Focused on the animal pens. There's a silo for our liquid fertilizer and herbicide. We had one of those on Starwise. I love that thing. Grain silos. This is a seed factory right here. So we're going to make our own seeds. We're going to attempt it anyways. The gentleman that owned the place before us, I don't think he ever had it up and running. So, yeah, it remains to be seen if that's going to fire up and work properly for us. But we're going to give it a shot anyways. We're certainly going to be using the pig food mixer right there. And, yeah, we're going to get some pigs taken care of, get them on the go here. But we went down, we got, we got the tomato greenhouses going so that we can have tomatoes for ketchup. We're going to need to get that contract started. And we went ahead and, we took the wool down to the paper mill. So we got that started as well. Now, we're going to go ahead and start spreading some lime here. I already have the spreader on the 6 series here. And see if we can get that fired up. And I went ahead and filled the auger wagon right there up with lime as well. So we have quite a bit of lime on hand. Now, the thing is, one of those fields that we have to lime is pretty far away. It's down by the salt mill, salt mine, I guess it is. I'll have to figure out what all this stuff is called. But down near the sausage factory, I guess. One of those fields that I said wrapped around us there. One of those fields has to be limed as well. The problem is it's a fairly decent sized field. And I'm not going to be able to do it with one spreader full, I don't think. Man, this is a good hill going up here, isn't it? Making the little 6 work. That's alright. Pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, I was going to empty the hopper out here on my spreader, and I don't want to be running back and forth just to do that one field with limes. So all of these are good, actually. What I think I'm going to do is take this spreader off the small 6 series here. I'm going to put it on the big 7 series on the front, and I'm going to hook the auger wagon up to the back. That way when I get there, I can drop the auger wagon, move the spreader around to the back, do my thing, spread it as I need it, and get it out of the auger wagon. Save me a trip, basically, or save a bunch of trips, potentially. So I'll have to remember to do that when I get back. But for right now, we already got this one on here. Might as well do it. Is that field 8? No, that is not field 8. Field 5 and 6. Yeah, that's the big field right there. I gotta get this bush out of the... I don't like that thing in my road there. Oh, goodness. Getting kind of tight up through here. I don't know what that was, but that took us off the ground there. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some trimming on that. Uh-oh. That's kind of weird. It doesn't want us to do any trimming on there, does it? Alright. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back with something. Maybe we'll bring a chain, just pull the thing out of the ground, but we're gonna have to get that taken care of. Now we got something on this side that we're hitting. We're gonna have to widen this road up here. If the little 6 series is too big, then we're in trouble. I do have duals on the back of everything, which is probably unnecessary, but yeah, we're sticking with it. We're not sorry. So this is field 8. Yeah, this is the one right here. Let me make sure. Yeah, field 8 and 9 are up here. Field 19 down by the factories down there. So 3 fields need lime. Let's go ahead and see how far we can get on this one. I bet we're not going to get this whole field done either, but field number 9 up here is a small one, so if we have to come back to finish this one off, I'm certain the second hopper will do this one and field number 9 over there. That was that little square field I said I was going to probably just do hay in, so won't take very long at all. Yeah, like I say, this one's going to empty out real quick. One pass down through here. We'll make the turn, and that should be it. We'll go ahead and turn it off. No sense to run it dry. We know it's going to run out. Alright, let me run back over to the farm. I'm going to have to make at least 2 or 3 trips here. A little more than I thought. So, we'll see how that goes. I may end up doing the little 7 series trick that I said I was going to do. I may end up doing it for these just to bring everything up here, but let's do one more trip, see how it goes. I'll be right back. See if I can figure out how to get down this road right here. And yeah, let me go get some lime. I'll be right back. Well, we severely miscalculated that one. But let's see, turn it off there. We'll leave that there for now. I think I'm done liming for a little bit. I made 6 trips back down here. I was even wrong about the little tiny field. It took 2 hoppers full to do that field. I thought I was going to get by with a little piece of it. But anyways, let's see. Let's go spend some more money here. We got 48,000 in the bank. Nice little semi here. Old Mac Pinnacle. Let's go pick up the Wilson animal trailer here. Let's head down to the dealer and get us some sheep. We have, like I say, a couple bales of hay sitting there doing nothing. They will start to rot, I'm sure, since they're just sitting outside. So let's put them to use. Let's go get some sheep. There's no reason why we can't. We got, like I say, the pens are plumbed, so we know we have water for them, and we have hay for at least a few sheep. So let's start making some wool. Let's get this thing going. Get everything up and running here. We got a lot to do. We are excited to be back to work. I am excited that I get to do off-camera work again. So it's been a while since I've recorded anything. Like I say, Washoe kind of broke my heart. I had my heart set when I come back from Minnesota on doing seasons. I've been playing with Farmer Men and the guys on Hazard County and all that, and so yeah, I had my heart set on seasons, and then come home and put it on Washoe, and everything looked fine at first, so I saved it, and unbeknownst to me, at 9 a.m. in the morning is when everything went wrong. So let's see. I assume this is like, there's some sheep in there. I assume this is like the Ravenport animal dealer where the animals are on the side over here, right? Yeah, there's the chute. And I assume this is where the animal box will be. Yeah, look at there. Alright, so let's see. We are here for sheep. A large breed of sheep that grows moderately fast, has modest wool production. The Merino is a medium breed that is used for wool production. There you go. That's what we want right there. Let's see. Modest amount of wool. Produces no wool. Yeah, definitely want this right here. We're taking some Merinos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess it doesn't really matter about number so much as money, huh? Hey, there you go. Build the trailer up. I think the trailer holds 38, maybe? So that is $16,000. Yeah, we'll take it. Look at that. We got them stacked up 2 deep in there, top and bottom. All right. We are in the sheep business now. I have a feeling 2 bales of hay is not going to be sufficient for 38 sheep, but that's all right. We'll come back down to the animal dealer here. They have agreed to sell us pig food and whatever else we may need for the animals. So let's see. I think I took a wrong turn again. I certainly did. Does this road even go? I can't take the back road with this trailer. Well, maybe we can. We're gonna have to, aren't we? This is gonna be good. All right, I hear some munchkins outside. Let me take a break. I'll be right back. Yeah, this is gonna have to turn this thing around. I'll be right back. All right. Well, I actually forgot that in FS19, well, now the sheep will eat grass out of the pen. So I went to look, and yeah, they're already full. Grass and hay full, 1444. So I assume that is just while grass is growing. I would assume in the winter we're going to need something to feed them. So we will go ahead and get some hay produced this year and put away. But yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. I forgot about that. Put the sheep in here, filled the water up, and was going to go around here and get the hay bales from around back. And I looked and I said, hey, wait a second. This trough is full. And I got to looking, and yeah, sure enough, they're eating the grass off the ground. So excellent. We can save these 2 bales. All right. Let's see here. It is what? Almost 5:30. It's 5:30 in the afternoon. We are going to make a run down to the animal dealer. We're going to go ahead and get some pigs too. Might as well start the process. And so I'm doing my research on the pigs there. And it looks like we're going to get I think they're Berkshire pigs, the little black ones. They said they're very fast growers and they have flavorful meat. So, being that we're going to use them for sausage production, we want them to taste as good as possible, right? Absolutely. So that's what we're going to do there. We're going to focus on the Berkshires. Now, that being said, because we have already made some salt, I am going to purchase a couple pink pigs. I can't remember the name at the moment. Yorkshire, maybe. That are, several 100 pounds, a year old pigs. We're going to, oh goodness, went behind the tree there and turned that one a little sharp. Sorry, my fault. Sorry, I'm from out of town. Yeah, I get it. Sorry. Anyways, we're going to buy, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 of those. They're quite expensive. And take those to the sausage plant. So we're going to get some things going over there. Kind of hard to see if I can get across there. Do some tree trimming here just so we can see to get in the place. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, Yorkshire. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Well, that's $3,000 right there almost. Let's do 3 to start with. And these, yeah, right there at the bottom it says this is a fast-growing animal that requires a modest amount of capital, known for their flavorful meat. So that's what we're gonna do there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many should we get? That's 20 right there. It's only $8,000. Wow. Far better than I thought. But of course, now that being said, I don't know how much pig food costs either. We do have to buy pig food, so let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 25 pigs. That's what we'll have after we drop these off. Let's take these, what do we call those? Yorkshires. Little pinkies. Let's take them over here. We're going to make them breakfast. Oh, turn it sharp. Oh gosh. Oh, it's terrible. Well, we didn't knock down the telephone pole. I got that going for us. Anyways, yeah, so we're about done for the day here. Hopefully, we can start. One of the things I love about the structure of seasons is that it makes it easier to do an episode as far as I'm concerned. Anyways, you just kind of record a whole day. So, you start in the morning and do a couple different jobs through the day. So that's what we're going to try to do, an episode a day, get through this season, especially the first season. I want to see how seasons, progresses, how it changes from year to year and crop rotations and things like that. So kind of anxious to get this first one out of the way. But that being said, if we don't do any work this first year and just fast forward through it, we're not going to have anything to show for it next year. So, oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I'll tell you what, I think, because it's just taking them randomly, I don't want to take any of our little piggies. That's not going to work at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the pig pen first. I think I can divide them out there by take the Berkshires out. So hopefully we can do that and just leave the 3 pink ones in here and we will run them back down. Make an extra trip, but that's what we got to do. No big deal. So we got that. Let's see, what else was I going to say? I think we just jumped right there. I think we were off the ground. Oh, I went to see what we had in our silos. If we had anything stored. I certainly have taken a wrong turn here, I think. No, that's right. Just looks weird from up here. I went to see what we had as storage, and we didn't have anything except 1.5 tons of straw, which is good, because we're going to need it for the pigs. And we also had 100 tons of wood chips. So we got a whole lot of wood chips, which we're going to need to repair a fence that we just crashed down. But, yeah, so I'm going to start hauling those down to the sawmill as soon as we get decent prices. And we're going to start selling some wood chips out of here. So no sense to keep them in storage there. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. It is not. All right. Let's just move this out of the way then. So yeah, as you can see, this is the 7 series we had already hauled a load of wood chips down to the sawmill, so we did take, I don't know how many this holds, 10, 15 tons, something like that. It's not a lot. Not a lot. Anyways, let's get some piggies in here. Yeah, I got another tractor in the way down here. Man, parked them in the worst possible places, didn't I? We're going to squeeze through there. We can do it. No? There it goes. Alright, so let's see. Not Yorkshire. I want to move everything but the Yorkshires, right? Yeah, so you can see these are 0.2 years, 57 pounds. The ones that we're going to take to the sausage factory are already 400 pounds, so quite a bit of difference there. Confirm. Alright, so there's 25 pigs right there. Let's see. Oh, we can go put the water in. Let's turn the water on. Water didn't work. That's not good. There are pigs in here. I can hear them, right? Yeah. Plenty of pigs. Let's see. That's a lot of sheep. It's going to be a long way to scroll through every time. Yeah, cleanliness, no water. That's not good. We need the water in there. And we also need some straw. So, let me... Let's see, how much did I say we had in there? Like a ton and a half. I mean, that's... I don't know what kind of conversion that is to liters. But I bet a ton of straw is a lot of straw. Like, that's... 2,000 pounds should be quite a bit. Yeah, 107 tons we have of wood chips. Oh, 1.7 tons. So, not very much. About half a trailer. That's way more than we're going to need for the pigs, so don't get me wrong. You're going to hold 177? Yeah, well, won't it? So, 1.77, I think this trailer's 50. That's, I don't know, 40, 45,000 liters there. Is 1.7 tons, somewhere around there. Wonder where straw goes in this thing. I think this is the only door right here. Kind of got a big trailer too. Get in there without tearing the place down. Oh, nope. Hey, close enough. Uh-oh. Must be dark. Lights just came on. There we go. Alright, so that took 7/10 of a ton, whatever that may be. But yeah, we're off and running. Look at that. We are in Tennessee. We have sheep doing pretty good. A lot of them. And we have pigs that are, yeah, they'll be doing okay. But let's see, what do we got to do this evening? Got to go buy some pig food. Got to buy a lot of pig food. And we need to figure out the water thing. So yeah, I don't know. This is, you know, just like this. So if you left click it, it turned it on. Oh, there it goes. It turned on that time. Is that it? That's kind of weird, wasn't it? I don't like that you have to scroll through everything. I'd, you know, rather just have the sheep pin here and then you could go in and see the individual sheep, but I don't need to scroll through 38 every time, man. If you had some of these big farms, you guys got thousands of cows, it's gonna take you a minute to scroll through there. Yeah. Water, straw, a little bit of food, and these guys will be good. Alright, cool. So, there we go. I think that's where we're gonna call it. I gotta run these pigs down to the sausage factory. We're definitely gonna do that. No room to spare there, huh? Definitely gonna do that, and I will jump on the forklift that is down there and grab a pallet of salt and go ahead and load that over there too. And Turn some headlights on. Oh, goodness. Sorry about that. Oh, we avoided that one, though. Nice save. All right. Yeah. I think that's about it. I don't know what else to say. I'm sure I've missed a lot of things, but hey, we got a lot of time here to cover them in the future. So the basis of it is that we are in Tennessee on the Great Smoky Mountains map, moving Jockey Inc. back home on the East Coast, and we are going to do some sausage and ketchup production. So, yeah, that's about the gist of it. We'll see how it goes. But I want to thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. And, yeah, I'm Golf Cart Jockey. Have a good day.